Alright guys, I'm gonna be playing one of the newest, hypest songs out there.
3, 2, 1.
Please!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Sir, are you aware that it's illegal to dance to the national anthem in your state of residence? Yeah. And you know you're getting a life sentence without the possibility of parole, right? Yeah. Is that candy with 1.01% alcohol? Hand it over! Thank you. FBI! Sir, are you aware that it's illegal to eat candy? It was all just a dream. I'm not in for life for dancing to the national anthem. I'm in for 8 years for manslaughter. Finally home. What to do? I'm so bored. Also, I need money. How to stay occupied. Is it possible to make money while committing a crime?
Seven different ways to make a ton of money. The only catch is that they are illegal.
I've got to make a YouTube video about this. Hey guys, welcome back to forgetting to turn off your fan for a YouTube skit and being too lazy to retake it. Today we're going to be talking about a YouTube video called 7 Illegal Ways to Make Fast Money. Do not try this. I like doing everything quick. I like getting everything quick. Even if that requires a little bit of getting ILLEGAL. And that especially holds true in terms of getting rich.
The only catch is that they are illegal.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Great ways to make money, but don't do them unless you want to go to jail.
Now, warning, this is not a video giving you ideas to do illegal stuff, but more like a video to show you exactly what is illegal and what you shouldn't do and to stay away from it.
Guys, this is not a video giving you guys ideas to do illegal stuff. And that is why I made it public to everyone so they can see it.
And now again, these are not ideas. You're not supposed to do this. It's not GTA. It's real life.
Yeah, guys, it's not GTA. It's
Real life. I highly don't recommend you try these methods at home, at your workplace, or anywhere where you're located on this earth, okay?
the Martians watching this video. Yeah, we can be illegal. We're not on this earth.
In this video, I'm going to break down 7 different ways, guys, to actually make money illegally. And I'm going to show you guys the pros and the cons that people justify whenever doing these methods.
Pros, money. Cons, jail time.
So again, there are pros, there are cons, but at the end of the day, it is still illegal and you can still face consequences that might land you in jail.
I'd say in this instance, the cons definitely outweigh the pros.
So there you go. Now, number 1 is actually tax evasion. A lot of people out there do this all the time where they report less money than they actually made and they save a lot of money on taxes. Now, the pro is this.
I'm no accountant, but I'm pretty sure the pros are somewhere along the lines of save money, and the cons are get hunted down by the IRS.
When you say, for example, you made $100,000 this year, well, you say, hey, I only made $40,000. Well, you only pay tax on that $40,000, meaning that you get to keep that $60,000 tax-free for yourself. The con is that if you want to go get a real estate property, they probably won't accept you because you are reporting less money than you make, so you can't really qualify for it. Here's another catch, okay? If you get caught, you will get a felony charge. You also get up to 5 years in prison. And if you are an individual, well, you get up to $250,000 fine.
Yeah, those are all pretty valid cons, but I feel like going to jail for up to 5 years and getting fined up to $250,000 is a lot worse than not being able to own a property because of your recorded income.
A lot of people, when it's time to apply for a property, they can't do it because they don't report what they actually make, thus banks don't trust them.
Dude, again with the property thing, going to jail for up to 5 years and being fined like up to $250,000 is a lot worse than not being able to own a home because of your salary.
So again, If you ask me, Tommy, is this worth it? The answer is no way, Jose. You don't want to mess with the IRS. You want to make sure you report everything.
Oh my god, bro, what a snitch. Reporting everything to the IRS truthfully? Everybody's just trying to have fun and evade their taxes, and Mr. Tattletale over here had to ruin the party. Oh, you don't want us to break the law, huh?
And that way, you get more qualified for things that you actually want. You want to avoid that at all costs. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, Tommy, number one, I probably know someone that does it, but what about number two?
Actually, I probably don't. Well, I don't actually know how many people evade their taxes, but it's a crime, so it couldn't be common. Oh, so it is pretty common. You heard it here, folks. Almost 1 out of every 2 Americans evades their taxes, according to her blog. Who is she? Why does she have a blog? I don't know. How about ask her? So the next one is pretty much just money laundering, as the guy Tommy says.
That sounds very familiar to something called money laundering.
But I'll just show you the next one.
Number 3 is very similar to, money laundering because it is money laundering. So money laundering is turning dirty money that's illegal to make into clean money, and now you can spend it.
Okay, yes. Bad thing, do not do.
Now, here's the pro of doing this, okay? If you get like a cartel to actually, run the money past your business and then you make a lot of money like that.
If you get like a,
If you are a first-time offender, you get 1 year and a misdemeanor. But if you are a repeated offender, you actually get up to 35 years in prison.
Tommy, no one does this.
You might say, Tommy, no one does this.
Tommy, no one does this.
Well, in reality, there are $1.5 trillion in the United States of America laundered every single year.
Geez, that's all the money in circulation in America. This was laundered, this was laundered, and that's about it, because... Shut up.
Now, number 4 is actually buying and reselling iCloud and stolen iPhones.
So this one's pretty much just buying and selling illegal goods, but the fact that he only brings up iPhones with iCloud is a bit sus. I mean, shouldn't you talk about everything, not just the things that can be easily tracked? However, it doesn't matter. Let's just see why.
Now, you might tell me, Tommy, I know people out there that buy iPhones with iCloud all the time, and also on eBay they do it too. The answer is this. I'm pretty sure that's against eBay's policy.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure that buying and selling stolen iPhones is against their policy. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if buying and selling any stolen good was against their policy.
Everywhere else, they don't really care about it.
Yo, dude, I just stole this iPhone. I'm thinking about selling it, but I'm pretty sure it's against eBay's terms of service or something. Oh, I think you could actually sell it as a used item on Amazon. And they won't care if I'm selling stolen goods on their website? Oh, of course not. eBay's the only website that actually abides by laws. Oh, sick, dude, but doesn't that seem kind of flawed? The fact that these companies don't have to follow the same rules? Oh yeah, for sure. I've heard that Jeff Bezos has a thing for feet. What does that have to do with anything?
Imagine you buy a stolen phone. You buy it for $100. It's an iPhone 11 Plus.
Dude, if I can buy an iPhone 11 Pro for $100, I don't care if it's stolen.
If that person has Find My iPhone on and they report it to the cops and they say like, hey, my phone is over there, the cops come to you and you get caught with a stolen phone, you can't say like, hey, someone sold it to me, and they'll say like, hey, we don't care. You bought a stolen phone, you're in big trouble, sir. So,
okay, he's pretty much saying don't buy stolen iPhones with iCloud. And I'm pretty much saying don't buy anything stolen. Don't steal things, don't sell stolen things, and to the best of your abilities, don't buy stolen things. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Let's go on with the video.
the pro is this, okay? You might make a ton of money by buying and reselling stolen phones with iCloud, which is, trust me, very lucrative. But the main thing is this: if you get caught, you might go to jail and you might face some charges for stealing.
Yeah, there are a lot of cons to buying stolen iPhones, but I'm pretty sure the only pro is the iPhone itself.
You might tell me, Tommy, how do they get the iCloud off the phone?
I think if anyone's asking you how to get an iCloud off of an iPhone, don't tell them. They're probably trying to steal an iPhone.
In the past, I've lost an iPhone 7 Plus, I think. And when I lost this iPhone 7 Plus, of course I had iCloud on it. And every now and then, guys, I would get emails to my normal email address.
Oh, he's talking about what not to do if you get your iPhone stolen from you. I hope he's not giving anybody ideas.
Imagine you lose your phone, you get an email saying, or a text saying like, hey, sign in, we found your phone from an Apple number, right? When you sign into your iCloud and they attempt to sign in, well, now they try to use that email and password you used to sign into your iPhone and they remove the password and the iCloud from it.
This seems like the kind of thing that somebody would say if they're telling somebody how to steal an iPhone.
So first you're going to want to email the person that you stole the iPhone from and ask them for their iCloud password. And then you get that pesky iCloud off of the phone that we stole because we are thieves. And that is good.
So now we're on the 5th way, and only one of the ways has actually showed us how we can make money. The only one we can make money with is selling a stolen iPhone, which you should not do. Thank you for listening to my... The tax one will only save you money, and the money laundering ones will only turn bad unusable money into good usable money that you can give to Jeff Bezos for, I don't know, buying scrunchies on Amazon.
Now, number 5 is actually identity theft.
Okay, identity theft. Well, that one seems a bit more major and mainstream. I mean, at least I've heard of that one.
Now, you might be telling me, Tommy, what do you know about identity theft, bro? You never gone through it. The answer is yes, I've gone through it once. When Equifax got hacked, well, someone hacked into my accounts and, they tried to do some stuff, and a friend of mine also got a loan taken out of in his name in Florida. So I've gone through it from personal experience and also through my friends.
So this guy had his identity stolen. That's obviously very sad, and I'm sure that because of his first-hand experience, he has some valuable insight for us.
So I know a little bit about this.
I know a bit about this. I know a bit about...
They go on the dark web, they purchase your information, and then they say like, hey, it doesn't really matter because even if we use their information, they're covered because it really wasn't them.
Yeah, maybe it's not a big deal or whatever, but you know what it is? A crime.
Here's what they do. They make an ID with their face and all your information on the other side.
Oh yeah, people having their identity stolen. people committing
Felonies.
They go ahead, go into T-Mobile stores, Best Buy, and they use their credit card they took out under your name, and they use it, cash out, buy whatever they want, and then come out, okay?
If I stole someone's identity, right, and I had a ton of money to just spend anywhere I wanted, I don't think the first place I would think of is the T-Mobile store. Maybe like Best Buy or an Apple store, or like a shoe store, but why T-Mobile? Why T-Mobile?
And then when you find out, well, it's kind of too late. It already happened. Now, you say, hey, that wasn't me. Here's the proof. I don't live in Canada. I live in New York. What are you talking about, okay? They say like, okay, no problem. It wasn't you. It was identity theft. Now let's block the entire thing and let's make sure it never happens again.
Hi, I think I got my identity stolen. Don't worry, sir. We'll figure this out. Where are you located? New City. Well, the charges were made in New City. I'm sorry, sir, but there's nothing we can do. Oh, come on. There's got to be some evidence that can tell you I didn't buy the stuff. I'm sorry, sir, but it's simply out of our hands. I mean, maybe if the charges were made in Canada or something.
In reality, the real con is this. If you get caught for the first time, I think you get around 1 year and a misdemeanor. Now, if you get caught a second time, you get a felony and 7 years in prison, okay? Now, you want to make sure you don't do this at all, okay? Stealing somebody's identity is not cool whatsoever.
Oh, shoot. It's not cool? I was gonna steal someone's identity, but Tommy said it wasn't cool.
Number 6 is that some people out there, they claim other people's kids on their taxes, okay?
Do you want the tax benefits of having a kid without all that pesky responsibility, or God forbid, a kid? Well, just tell the government that your neighbor's kid is yours. It works.
It happens all the time, okay?
All the time.
Now, the pro is this. You get to claim somebody else's kid, so now you get 3K credits. Now you're balling for the entire month of January, which is great. But if you do get caught, the IRS will charge you 20% more of what you actually owe them. On top of that, they will give you 3 years in prison, up to 3 years in prison, and also a fine of up to $250,000, okay?
I don't know if this is a stupid analogy, but it's kind of like that experiment where a kid can get 1 marshmallow now, or 2 marshmallows in 15 minutes. It's like that, but the marshmallows are tax, and the waiting is committing a felony. You can only pay 100% of the tax money that you owe, or if you commit a felony and we catch you, which we will, you can pay 120% of the tax money that you owe. Well, that doesn't sound... And you go to jail for 3 years. Imagine getting caught by the IRS and going to jail. Hey, what are you in for? Oh, me? I told the government that my neighbor's kids were mine on my taxes and got a little bit of money off, but the IRS caught me. How about you? I committed arson and killed a family of 4. Oh, I guess that's cool. So that was pretty much the last real reason, because Tommy pulled a Plain Rock 124 on us and said that the worst one was this video. Alright guys, just a reminder, this video is just all for fun. I was just poking fun at this video. This channel will be linked in the description, as well as the video I was talking about today. So, the moral of this story is, don't do illegal things.